I am the force that drives evildoers back into the shelter of darkness. I am the bullet that they can never outrun in the time that they serve. I am the fiery rain that falls upon the earth and sterilizes the land of scum. I warn the civilians of the oncoming storm and lead them to safety, for I am the Warner. Aided by my trusty sidekick, Mildred the Marvelous. My trusty sidekick, Mildred the Marvelous. Mildred, get over here. I don't care if you see her costume is embarrassing and degrading to women everywhere. We have a video to do. Alright. Mildred does have a point, though. The costumes for superheroines have been getting smaller. At this point, they'll need the word bubble just to censor the pictures. Say, I wonder what it would be like to see Wonder Woman talking to her daughter about modesty. Lara, you are not going out dressed like that, young lady. You're such a hypocrite. You totally show way more skin when you got dressed as Wonder Woman. My costume brings people joy and hope. So showing off your legs and that miniskirt is giving people joy and hope. My skirt is made of the American flag. Isn't it kind of disrespectful to sit on the American flag? And you know how in the comic book Spider-Girl, who is Spider-Man's daughter, wears a pretty tight outfit? I'm pretty sure that in any realistic portrayal of father-daughter relations, it would go more like this. Daddy! Bud Smithy, you are wearing the outfit I made for you, and that is final. But this is just a really thick sweater you sharpied a web pattern onto. You'll wear it and you'll like it. Now here's your Spidey sweatpants. I guess some superhero parents are just more talented than others. I mean, come on, Batman's adopted what, 6 Robins now? At least 3 of them have died in some horrible way or something. Anyways, it's a little known fact that the guys talk about their superhero costumes a lot behind the scenes too. Ooh, man, did you at least get some fashion advice before you wore all that? Who designed your costume? Back off, dude. My mom made this for me. Besides, at least she didn't make me wear those stupid ears. You don't even wear a mask. Well, at least I can move my shoulders. What about the thing? They didn't even give that guy a shirt or shoes. Guess he didn't get much service. I wonder what it would be like if Lois Lane ever saw Superman cleaning his glasses. Whoa! I can't believe it! That girl? That square jaw? You've been Superman all along, haven't you, Clark? Oh, I can't believe it! I totally didn't know as long as you were wearing those glasses! It's a good thing you didn't really need those glasses. Can you imagine having to pick up your super contact lens after it fell out at mid-flight? And don't even get me started on the villains. Now it's time for Ask Mildred. Part of the show where you, the fans, write in and ask Mildred for advice. Gary from St. Simon's Island, Georgia writes, Dear Mildred, my friends and I have unique problems. My 4 friends and I were smoking out in the alley between the building where we work and the genetic testing lab next door, when the weird scientist who hangs out there dropped a bucket of genetic waste on our heads. He really just meant to put out our cigarettes, since it was no smoking zone, but he also gave us incredible superpowers. I can now open doors from 50 feet away by just pointing at it. As long as the address has a 6 on it on the second Tuesday of every month with an R on it. Jimmy grew the ability to enter video games, but we accidentally deleted the game he was in and we're trying to find a way to retrieve him. Nikki suddenly found the ability to become like women in the comic strips and have the same body type and features as they do. But she doesn't. But she chooses not to because she thinks it's an offensive stereotype. And Rob's power is, yeah, pretty much his whole power is that we haven't kicked him out, even though he hasn't paid his share of the rent in 6 months. What should our individual superhero names be? And what should our superhero team name be? Well, what do you think, Mildred?
Mop, 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 mop.
Well, I can see him. Yeah, that might work. As for their superhero team name, I'd call them the Forgettables.